Hey guys, it's Robyn, your independent Scentsy consultant. Welcome back and welcome if you're new, and Happy New Year! Happy 2024. Hope you guys had a great New Year's. And I am gonna show you what I'm planning to melt this month. So this is my melting basket, and just in case you're new, every month I do a melting basket. Usually I try to upload it. Sometimes I don't get around to it, but even if I don't make a video, I always have a basket of wax in my office. It's this particular basket that I fill with scents that I want to just kind of be able to grab and go throughout the month. So I don't hold myself to this basket. I don't only melt stuff from this basket. I don't try to finish this basket. I just have it full of things that I think I might want to reach for throughout the month, so I'm not having to dig through my stash and find things. I can just kind of grab bars from this basket and throw them in my warmers. Just a system I find works well for me when I'm trying to change my wax on the fly. So I'll show you kind of what I plan to melt this month. Now, I do plan to pull some kind of like cool woodsy type scents throughout the month as well, but I decided to go, just because of my personal stash and the way it is right now, I decided to go with a clear it out theme. So new year, new wax, clear out the old type theme. So most of what I've got in this basket is stuff that is at least partial bars. So a lot of half bars, a lot of bars with 2 cubes left in them, that sort of thing. So I anticipate doing a lot of interesting mixes this month because I've got so many kind of half bars to use up. And so I'll kind of show you what I plan to melt. I have this almost finished brick of vanilla cinnamon maple. I love this scent. I'm not in a hurry to finish this scent actually, because this is all I have of this scent. And I really enjoy it. It was in the catalog last fall and winter and they didn't bring it back this year. But this was a holiday brick a couple years ago. This one is kind of a maple bakery scent. It's kind of got like a caramely maple note, a little tiny bit of cinnamon, and like a lot of like creamy, like whipped cream almost. It's really nice. It's a good performer. I like it in my open layout. And I've got at least an open layout warm here with maybe a couple bedroom warms. So I'm excited to finish this brick up because I do like to finish a brick. Even though I love this scent and I'm not in a hurry to finish it up, January is a good month for this scent. This is a nice, rich, decadent scent. January is a good month for it. And I do like kind of freeing up space in my collection by getting rid of the big brick clamshells. So hoping to finish that up. Another one I want to finish up, and I will probably finish up in the next couple days, is maraschino sugar cookie. I've got another brick here. I've only got one open layout warm left in this one, so I'll finish this up in one warm. So there's that one. I do have another full brick of this, and it is in my club in the small bars as well, so I do need to warm through some of this. So there's that one. I've already warmed this season. I love this one. This is a nice cherry sugar cookie scent. It was a brick last year, and by last year I mean like 2022, not 2023. It's kind of like a nice, yeah, well-balanced kind of buttery sugar cookie with maraschino cherry. It's really nice. Nice one-day scent. Good strength, but only for a day. Then I have a half bar here of pumpkin chai. Now there is a bar to mix with this that my friend Amber suggested, and I did it a while back and I loved it. And I can't remember what the mix for it was. So Amber, if you're watching this, can you please put in the comments below what this mix is again? Pumpkin chai and what? Because I remember doing it once before and loving it, but I can't remember what the mix was. So pumpkin chai, I've got a half bar here to use up, so I will do that. And that's again a good, this one hasn't been available in a couple years as well. This is a nice kind of balanced chai scent with a hint of pumpkin. Kind of smells like basmati rice on cold, but in this mix I did with it, it was beautiful. So I will have to remember what the mix was. Next, I have 2 lonely cubes of Palo Santo and cinnamon. This was a new bar this season for the fall winter catalog. This is very lovely, and I think January and February and March are perfect for this one. But this does smell very January to me. I will probably put this in a bedroom or maybe add it to a mix somewhere along the line, but really like this one, and I will probably repurchase this one when I finish this. Next up, I have a full bar. This one, I'm just having it in here because it's a bar I need to finish up because it's an older bar. And it's a perfect January bar. So Fireside Chats was in the Scents of the Season 2 or 3 seasons ago. This one is kind of like warm hearth notes. It's kind of got almost like a, it's just very homey. It smells like a pantry actually. It's got some spices, some sweet notes have developed in this over time as well. It's very, very nice. Very January, cozy, homey type bar. So I'll probably do that in the open layout here at some point in January. I have a partial, very old bar here of Rustic Lodge that is turning funny colors and needs to be used up. I have this in my club as well, and I want to warm this because I've had no luck with Performance from Rustic Lodge. Some people find this one is an absolute boomer in their home. I have not been one of those people. This one has been very weak in my home every time I've warmed it. But I do love this scent so much, and this one screams January as well. It's a soft, gentle, woodsy scent. It's kind of foresty without being Christmas tree, if that makes sense. It smells like a green, lush forest. It's just lovely. So great for January. And I do want to kind of test this one a bit more to decide if I can cut it for my club or not. Another full bar I have in here, just because I need room in my bakery drawer, is Cranberry Muffin. I only have one bar of this. This is my only one. But this is a nice, again, January scent. We've got some cranberries, so it's still kind of wintry, but it's a nice, cozy bakery without being overtly holiday-ish. So I did need to free up some space in my bakery drawer for my wax collection, so we're gonna do that one. Next, I have one I'll probably do in a bedroom at some point. This is a half bar of My Only Sunshine. This was a Bring Back My Bar a couple years ago. This is kind of a warm, soft floral. It kind of reminds me a little bit of like Scarlet Sunflower from the catalog. This one has less of, this one doesn't have a cranberry note like that one does, but this one is kind of a similar floral tone, kind of like a sunflower type tone. So there's that one, nice for a bedroom warm. Next, I have a half bar of Plum and White Woods to finish up. This was recently back in Bring Back My Bar last round. This one is really, really pretty. It is a soft, gentle plum. There is a slight floral or body care note here. It's very nice, well balanced, soft, pretty. Love that one. Then I have two Lonely Cubes again of Midnight Mahogany, which was another one of the new bars in the fall winter catalog this season. I might actually even mix this with Palo Santo and Cinnamon somewhere, because I feel like those would mix well. So I think I'll actually mix those two together and do that somewhere. Next, I have a very old bar of Bananarama. I have 6 cubes. This was not a favorite scent of mine. But what I plan to do is, this has actually gotten better with time. It is kind of turning into more of a banana bread banana. It started out as straight up banana taffy runts. It has now turned into almost more of a like banana bread type banana. And I think what I plan to do with this is mix it with either frosted cinnamon roll or with oats and honey and make like a banana bakery type thing with it. So that is my plan with Bananarama. And then I do have a half bar here of frosted cinnamon roll to finish up. This one was a September scent of the month, not available right now, so I hope you clubbed it. This one is like a nice, rich, decadent frosting with a bit of cinnamon, nice bakery tones. It is a very well-balanced cinnamon roll scent. That is a good one, and I did club that one. Next, we have Turn Up the Pink. I've got 3 cubes left. This was from the October Breast Cancer Awareness Collection. This one was quite nice. Yes, this is kind of a nice, light, fruity floral, quite pretty, and I'll probably do this in my daughter's bedroom at some point. We like that one. Next, we have a half bar here of Sweet Berry. This was one I really enjoyed from my friend Sarah in New Zealand. I think they may have had this as a Bring Back My Bar at one point recently. This one smells like sweetness mixed with like the pink Avon bubble bath. And I love that. This is like the most pretty bedroom scent. So I will do this probably in our bedroom. Really, really like this one. Very soft, but like the most beautiful bedroom scent. That's Sweet Berry. Then we have, again, a half bar of Positively Pink from the Breast Cancer Awareness Collection. This one is kind of like a raspberry sandalwood type scent. Again, nice for bedrooms. Kind of a nice kind of middle of the road berry sandalwood. Kind of a more complex berry scent while still being pretty, like, it's not a, I wouldn't say, well, it's more complex than a plain berry, but it's not overly complex or overly deep or overly serious. It's still pretty playful. So that's Positively Pink. Enjoy that probably for a bedroom. Then we have Whipped Vanilla Lavender, again for probably a bedroom. And this one I will probably do all at once, all 4 cubes, because this one is on the lighter side. This one was a Mother's Day scent, and then they brought it to the catalog for the spring and summer. This is a kind of somewhere between an herbal and a soapy lavender. More herbal than soapy, I would say. with a kind of almost like a coconut milk tone here. Like I almost get like a coconut milk tone in this bar. I think it's probably in the vanilla somewhere. It's okay. It's not my favorite lavender vanilla. I do enjoy it, but I will either mix this with simply vanilla or do it by itself. Then we have 2 cubes that have turned green of Velvet Moon. This is a general catalog fall winter bar, and I have replaced this bar as well. I've got another one, so I want to finish up the bar I have. This one's really nice. This is a clean, luxurious, creamy, soapy scent. And I don't mean soapy as in like a bad way at all. This is kind of a nice clean skin. You used like a nice luxurious rich bar soap. It's very nice. I actually really, really enjoy this one. So that's a nice bedroom or bathroom scent, Velvet Moon. Then we have a half bar here of Happy Birthday. This one was again in my bakery drawer and I want to free up some space in there. So yes, this one is kind of like a rich cake scent. I get like a chocolate vanilla cake with definitely frosting as well. Really nice. So got a half bar of that. Probably will mix that with something. We have a half bar here of Almond Croissant. Again, this one mixes well with a lot of things. Maybe even the Bananarama. This one, oh, this one is so good. Cinnamon sugar croissant and like slivered roasted almonds. It's a lovely one, and this one does get quite strong with time. This is a nice strong bar. Next up we have 3 cubes, so a bedroom warm, of Black Currant and Plum. This is another catalog bar for the fall winter catalog. This is one I always underrate, and I feel like we all underrate this one. Like I'm worried about this one because I don't feel like anyone ever talks about it. I rarely see people order it, but it's a very good bar. This is a sweet kind of body care plum. The currant note I think scares people because a lot of people don't care for currant. This isn't an overly tart currant. This isn't an overly astringent currant. This is a sweet, well-balanced, well-rounded currant. I get a lot of vanilla in here smoothing things out. It's very pretty. So I really like this one. I like this one actually as a summer bedroom scent as well. So I will probably use this up and then pick up another bar before this goes away. Then I have 2 cubes here in like a very weird spot. I don't know what I was thinking, of the Mandalorian. And this will probably be bathrooms because I do tend to double the wax for this for bedrooms. This is such a pretty scent. It is green and sweet and crisp without being planty. It is not planty in any way. It is green and crisp and fresh and sweet without going into leafy territory. So really, really pretty. I have a half bar here of Oats and Honey. This one is in my club and I need to start warming through it more because I don't use enough of it. This is a kind of buttery oat and honey scent. It is very oaty. I think you have to like oat notes, and I do. So there's this one. It's kind of a nice one to mix with. I don't think I have, but I don't often melt this by itself. This is usually one I mix with things. So I'll probably mix this with something along the course of the month. And then I have a bar of shimmer here with 5 cubes. This will probably be divided between bedrooms and bathrooms. This is a very pretty scent. I have this in washer whiffs right now as well. This is a pretty kind of perfumey, sweet, slight fruit notes, but when I say fruit notes, I don't mean juicy, realistic fruit notes. I mean like perfumey fruit notes. Maybe raspberry. Yeah, it's a perfumey, sweet, girly scent. It's very nice for bedrooms and bathrooms. Then we have a half bar here of Vanilla Barnwood. Again, a bedroom scent. This is a beautiful scent that was in the holiday collection and I did club it. Yes, this one is almost like a vanilla sandalwood with a hint of citrus, like a hint of lemon somewhere in there. It's really pretty. And in the fragrance flower, I actually get like a fresh air note as well. It's a beautiful scent. Love that one. That will be a long-term clubber for me. Then I have a almost full bar, missing just 1 cube, of Pink Sunshine. And this one, I don't know if I'll finish this month. This might be one that I use in January and February. This was a Valentine's bar last month, and I do have this in my club, so I need to use some before I get too much of a stockpile. This one was like rose milk and like cashmere, I think, and pear. But I get like an apple note from this for sure. Maybe pear and apple. But it's like a nicely balanced, fruity, apple pear rose type scent with like this cuddly cashmere note. It's very pretty. Could be headache inducing on the wrong day for me, but very pretty, and one I really like melt in like January, February. Next we have pineapple coconut vanilla. This is one for my daughter's room. She loves this one. This is one she's put in her own little drawer, so I'll warm this in her room. I probably won't finish this month. This is quite a strong, earthy, kind of powdery type scent. It's got blue fig in the notes, and I think that's the earthy note here. But the pineapple and coconut are not juicy and tropical here. This is a very rich, earthy, deep kind of scent. So there's that one. It smells like it's gotten a lot stronger with time sitting too. We have a half bar here of sparkling red. This is just the original packaging from the Chase Rainbows collection, so this was just called red. Then last summer they brought this to the catalog and renamed it sparkling red. No, rainbow red. So yeah, last summer they brought this to the catalog and they renamed it rainbow red for the catalog, but this is the original packaging. And this one I think is like strawberry, watermelon, and cherry. Yeah, this one's a nice, very juicy, saturated strawberry, hint of cherry, hint of watermelon, but mostly strawberry type scent. My daughter loves this one, and I might actually even mix this one with oats and honey and see if we can make like a strawberry cobbler. So that will be something to try. And then I have a partial bar here, 6 cubes of winterberry apple tea. And what I might do instead is do these winterberry apple tea cubes and then do the Palo Santo and cinnamon cubes in my middle warmer and then have this kind of everywhere else. That would be really nice. So winterberry apple tea is currently available. It's a fall winter catalog bar, and I don't warm enough of this. This is such a nice kind of honey berry tea scent. This is lovely. Perfect for January and February. So I'll be warming that this month for sure. And then I have 6 cubes here of spiced eggnog. I will probably melt this earlier in the month just to kind of get it done while it's still kind of close-ish to the holidays. So that is spiced eggnog. I have this in my club, so I want to warm through some. This was a holiday brick 2 years ago. It is kind of a slightly boozy, rich, creamy eggnog with a hint of clove. The clove isn't overly strong in this one. It's very much a like kind of eggnog type scent. The boozy note dies down on warm, and you're left with kind of this nicely balanced spiced eggnog. It's really nice. And that is my basket. So I have got all of the kind of partial bars I could find in my stash that were ones I want to use up. Another one I might grab and pull in here if I get through some of these bars is Fearless by Nature, which is one of the frozen bars. I like that one a lot in January too, because it's kind of a crisp foresty scent again, without being overly like Christmas tree, pine tree. It is a winter forest scent without being holiday-ish. So if I get through enough of these partial bars, I'll probably pull that into warm at some point too. I've also got some vendor stuff I want to pull out and warm as well in January. So I got lots of stuff to warm through, but that's kind of my plan for January, is to kind of clear out some room in my stash by using up a lot of these kind of half bars. So I would love to know what your kind of plan for warming in January is. What kind of scents do you gravitate towards in January? Do you go with the cozy bakeries? Do you go with kind of the woodsy, foresty ones? Do you go with the kind of cool, crisp ones? Or are you just thinking, I don't want to be in January, I want to be in July, and you're just doing full-on summer melting? So I would love to know what you kind of gravitate towards to this time of year after the holidays, but while it's still winter. But I hope you're enjoying your first little bit of 2024, and thank you so much for watching. We will see you next time. Bye-bye.